I've got to admit, the next game on the cards is another game where I did get involved, and then I had to wipe it because I was having too many. It's Osasuna versus Getafe, and I don't want to give you the money line straight away. I want to give you the under-over, and here it is, 2. The over is at plus money. Osasuna at plus 155, Getafe at plus 220. Looks like a 0-0, 1-1. The draw is under 200. It was at plus 210. It's moved 15 cents down, so everyone is seeing this game. Osasuna Getafe, just end the season, board draw, 0-0. What about Getafe? Plus 160 not to score. Osasuna plus 200 not to score. Now, if you don't believe that both teams are going to score, you can bet both of them. Pavlos?
Yeah. I mean, 3 of their last 5 matches between the two sides have been goalless draws. The other 2 matches were 1-0 wins for Getafe at home. So historically, these two teams, they're either afraid of each other or play very, very carefully. And now Osasuna, they still can theoretically maybe challenge one of the European spots, but they haven't been showing a lot of grit lately. Goalless draw against 1-1 draw against Espanyol, 1-1 draw against Elche. So I'm really not sure where to go this match, especially since both teams, they actually need the point. So it's not those teams that are going to go out and score 2-3 goals. I mean, whoever scores the first goal, if anybody scores the first goal, they're probably going to park the bus. It's one of those situations. So taking any kind of under makes sense. The draw also makes sense. But it's just a tough match between two teams who are looking for different things. So, but maybe Getafe would be okay with a draw point, I believe. Osasuna, not so much. They probably want to see out their chances for a top 7 finish.
Roman, we've worked long enough, you and I. This was plus 215. It's now plus 195 on the draw. I mean, I made a living out of telling people, don't look at any other number. This is going to be a draw. But when you're getting minus 125 for being under 2 as well, it brings in a nice profit of it just being 1-0.
Yeah, I mean, it's either going to be a 0-0 or 1-0, I think. That those are the outcomes that have taken place. I mean, the last 5 or 6 games, last 1-0, 0-0, 1-0, 0-0. It's like a pattern. It keeps repeating itself. And you look at those two teams, and Getafe are a team that like to defend. Of course, they started off really bad this season. They were awful, but with Quique Sánchez-Flores in charge coming halfway through the season, he's really ordered that defense a lot. So again, they are strong defensively. And Osasuna, they have improved a bit in attack, but also they are quite organized at the back and playing at home. I think it's going to be another cagey game. I think Getafe need the points more than Osasuna do, because Osasuna can still make it, but it's super unlikely with 3 games left. They would have to depend on other teams losing a lot, and I don't think that's fully going to happen. But of course, they're going to want to compete anyway. So, I mean, I think it's going to be another of those cagey games between these two sides. And honestly, I would look at unders or draws. That's definitely the way to go, I think.
Okay, just to let, where is he? Michael Makeda, obviously a big supporter of ours. I've read what you've said. We will get to it. You know the score. I'll do the questions and answers at the end, so please just be patient and we will get to that. Let's have a little look at the official pick, because as I say, I was all over the draw here. 215 down to plus 195. It's now under 2 for Roman at minus 125. Brings in the 1-0. Even a freaky 2-0 is a push, but I think every man his dog's expecting this to be 0-0 and at plus 195. The books also. Remember, it's plus 200 for Osasuna not to score. And the Getafe is at plus 160. Could bet them both and get a worst case scenario of a nice little 60 cents on your money.